Hey, ¿qué pasó, mi gente? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Luis Lopez, and welcome to Taco Tuesday. And for Taco Tuesday, I have four suggested picks for you. You could use them with your taco. You could fade them. You do what you want with them. Like I always said, it's not financial advice. It's just me providing you the picks that I have in my player pool, and hopefully that helps you with your own research, which is what I always advocate here, is for you to learn how to do your own research and not rely on me or any YouTuber out there to get picks from, to bet on. At the end of the day, it is your money, and this is gambling, and gambling is extremely risky. So please don't gamble anything you can't afford to lose. Like I always say, any pennies that I put into these slips, I am okay losing it. I would love to obviously make a profit, but I am okay losing it. It doesn't affect my life. It doesn't affect the things that I need to make sure that I pay on a daily basis. All right, my friends. With that speech out of the way, let's go into the first game. It is the Fever, and they're taking on the Mercury, who just did a number on them in the last game. This game has a 5.5 point spread, 165 game total. If I had access to the books, which I don't, I would take the Phoenix to cover the spread. To cover the spread and to win straight up. And the first player is an easy player. It's Alyssa Thomas over 13.5 points, or her Goblin at 11.5 points. In the first matchup, she played 34 minutes. She dropped 32 points on them, and they lost by 6 points. In the rematch, they won by 35 points. She played 30 minutes. She dropped 18 points on them. So, in regards to a matchup, underneath the basket, non-restricted area, matched up against Natasha Howard. Natasha Howard doesn't have an answer for Alyssa Thomas, hasn't had an answer for Alyssa Thomas. I don't expect that to be the case this time around. I expect Alyssa Thomas to do whatever she wants to do underneath the basket. Also, the books agree with the line. They have her at minus 130 to go on the over. And of course, Price Picks already bumped her to 14, as we all know by now. Anytime the books have a line favorite to go on the over, Price Picks will bump it a little higher. What else? That's it in regards to Alyssa Thomas. Over her regular line at 13.5 points, or over her Goblin at 11.5 points. Next play that I have for you is Lexi Hall, and I'm going to her rebounds. This is a guard that rebounds a ton. She doesn't do much scoring. She'll have a blow-up game. Remember this game? We took her on the under. And then under most of the game, except in one of the games that I played her. She doesn't score much. What she does a lot consistently is rebound. Look at this chart. Beautiful. And head-to-head against them, the first game where they won by 6, she played 23 minutes. She ended up getting 5 rebounds. In the following game, where they lost by 35 points, she ended up getting 27 minutes, and she ended up getting 6 rebounds. So no matter if it's a blowout, she's still going to be out there, and we should be able to get us the rebounds that we need. And the line is only at 3.5 rebounds, which is heavily favored to go on the over at minus 182 on FanDuel, who is extremely reliable. I was waiting for Pinnacle, not there, but I'm pretty sure Pinnacle and FanDuel, they're pretty consistent with each other. These are the two most reliable books. If you want to ever look at lines and know what the books are thinking, look at FanDuel and look at Pinnacle. Very, very sharp books. Third pick from this game, Kelsey Mitchell. Risky bet, but I'm taking it. 23.5 points plus assist. The reason why I'm taking it is because she had 3 really soft matchups here and hasn't been able to go on the over. Regarding her points, last 2 matchup stayed on the under. I went to a points plus assist in a matchup that I expected to be a lot more difficult, definitely than the Sparks, where she only ended up getting 15 points plus assist. Now she's going up against the Mercury, red. much more difficult matchup where I expect the Mercuries to dominate. The Mercuries are still fighting for playoff positioning. Above them are the Aces by one game. Below them are the Liberty by one game. So these three teams are going to be playing their hearts out all the way till the end because they don't want to drop down in 20 position. They want to try to go as high as possible to meet a Fever in the first round, that kind of stuff. They want to meet the weaker team in the first round. They don't want to bump into the Valkyries. None of these teams want to bump into the Valkyries. Not the way the Valkyries are playing. They are on. They're playing on one leg, is the way I'd like to phrase it, and they're just running teams over. It's impressive what they're doing. I'm looking forward to that game tomorrow against the Liberty to see how they do at home, playing against one of the top teams in the WNBA. All right, so Kelsey Mitchell under 23.5 points plus assists. That's it from this game. Next game. This game, the Liberty against the Valkyrie. This game has a 6-point spread and has at 155 game total. The first play that I have for you that I'm setting up the last 10, which is what you know I like to do, is Janelle Saloon over her points plus rebounds at 16.5. Beautiful green overall. Now let me show you something here. Away, last 3 games on the over. Away, at home, she stayed under in the last game. But let me show you her dominant play type. Dominant play type, all the difficult matchup right here, all the reds, that it points all the way down to the bottom, she didn't go over. All the softer matchup, the lines point upwards, she has gone on the over. Now she gets the 10th easiest matchup against a dominant play type and the team that allows the 12th most rebounds in the entire WNBA, the New York Liberty. She should be able to get over 16.5 points easily against this team. Now, regarding the tacos, before I go into that, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Help me get this video out there. I don't charge for anything. The only thing I ask is a like, a subscribe, and a comment to help me grow this channel more than it has, which I'm grateful for. It's growing faster than I could ever imagine, thanks to you that's watching right now. So in regards to the taco, this is a thought and something that I may be applying myself, is I might do Janelle Saloon as a goblin, let's say at 13.5 points plus rebounds. Okay, and look at this hit rate, pretty phenomenal at home, minus this one tough matchup she has here against the Dream, easily on the over. So I might do this goblin right here, right? And then I'm gonna go down here into this game, Elisa Thomas, and take her goblin at 11.5 points. Look at this. Okay, so that's 2 goblins off there. And then I'll go right here and take at a high paying goblin, because I know they already bumped it on Price Picks to 4.5 as the demon. I don't like those people. High paying goblin at over 3.5 rebounds. Okay, so 2 lower playing goblins at 11.5 for Lisa Thomas. Now if they give me a high paying goblin at 12.5 on Lisa Thomas, I'll take that. And then I'll take the Lexi Ho high paying goblin over 3.5 rebounds, and then I'll go over here and take the Janelle Saloon at 13.5, or even if there's a high paying goblin at 14.5, I'll take that. Like, nice high paying goblin, and then the taco itself becomes a goblin line. So you're essentially taking 4 goblins across, but instead of getting a 10x, you're not getting like a 4 or 5x. You can get a 7 to 8x, all right? Because the goblin is an even payout. It's not paid to you in the goblin rule, the payout to give for a goblin. So you could use 4 goblins and still get yourself like a nice 7 to 8x. So something for you to consider. It is something that I will be doing with these picks, and if I come up with some additional picks, and just take goblins and then tacos. Couple of goblins, taco. Couple of goblins, taco. Try to get higher goblins on the lines that I'm highly confident on. Kelsey Mitchell will be just one slip. She's a risky play. Just one slip, which is the one I'm going to share with you right now. This slip right here. I took the goblin on Lisa Thomas because they didn't have. They have 14 points or 11.5 points. Those jerks over at Price Picks. They'll never sponsor me because I'm always bashing them. Over 11.5 points. The Kelsey Mitchell line. This is risky. I still like it. The Lexi Hall, a high-paying goblin at 3.5. You have the option of 2.5 rebounds or 3.5 rebounds, and I think the Demons are 4.5 rebounds. Okay, maybe something I might mess with. Lexi Hall's Demon at 4.5, and then Janelle Salone, her regular line at 16.5 points plus rebounds. So this is the one slip that is in. This is an actual slip. On this slip, I did a quarter of a unit on this slip. And I think it turned out to be like a 7, 8x, something along the line of that. All right, my friends, I won't take more of your time. God bless you and your family. Que Dios te bendiga. Te me cuidas, okay? Y hasta la próxima. Ciao, and best of luck to you.